First edition Misty down there.
What's up, man?
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
You good?
Oh, hey, what's going on? Good to see you. Just came to check out all the cool stuff you guys had today. I saw you were doing these too on Instagram.
Oh yeah, we came up with this. This helps a lot because what happens is people come through here and they don't know what that is. So we kind of made like a legend, I guess you'd say, so they can look and see what they are.
Yeah, that's nice. I love how you guys got everything priced out over here too. It makes it nice and easy for everyone. Just kind of see the prices of all your booster boxes and stuff.
Yeah, we're putting some of this now on the internet. I think almost our whole international section is up on the internet.
There's a lot of stuff. How many different Pokemon products would you say you have?
Hundreds for sure.
Do you know what the oldest booster box you have on stock is?
What do you think our older booster box is?
It's
one of these.
probably one of these two black and white boxes. I'm not sure which one came out first. Let me read the back.
These are some of the top boxes.
Oh yeah, those are cool.
Do you have a cleaner picture of it?
They're both from like 2012.
And all the 151.
Yeah, like one of the things we do is we make a commitment that we will not run out.
Yeah, how do you guys stay in stock of all this stuff? Because I know a lot of shops have been having a hard time, so you guys are always stocked up.
We use every resource imaginable. People know, like all our distributors know, and we're willing to pay what it takes. Sometimes we lose. Sometimes we overpay. It drops, we lose. Sometimes it goes up, we win. But our goal is, no matter what, we stay in stock. For the key ones, like 151, we have 151 right now in Korean, in Japanese, and English, all different SKUs.
Are you guys going to get the new product that's coming out next month, the Team Rocket box?
Yeah, we'll have Team Rocket. We'll have plenty of it. We'll have a release day. We'll have a big party. We'll have giveaways. We'll give away. I think we'll give away a lenticular.
You guys do giveaways all the time. This thing's pretty awesome. You just did your monthly giveaway, right?
Yeah. This is golden ticket. Thing that's been popular is we've been doing the derby. That's popular. When season 2 starts, we think One Piece is going to take off again. I think of all our inventory, the inventory we have that's most impressive is One Piece.
Yeah, it was real popular when the show was coming out. It seems like it slowed down a little bit, but
yeah, not a lot though. It's still pretty big. But when the live action season 2 starts, it'll be big. But there's not many people who have like so many starter decks and booster boxes and
single
slabs, premium collections. We have it by the pack box and case. Like right here, this is that's arguably one of the very rarest things. That's the blue bottom boxes. That's, I guess, the equivalent of a first edition Pokemon base. That would be the equivalent.
Are you selling that whole box sealed like that?
Yeah, I mean, we're not looking, like, it's not high on our list to sell, but if somebody wanted to pay stupid money, yeah. It's just almost impossible, very difficult to replace.
What's the best selling product in the shop? Is it Pokemon, One Piece, sports?
Pokemon, we sell the most volume of Pokemon. It's not even close. But with sports, there's items that are $1,000 for a box, $2,000 for a box. So that's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, I don't know anything about sports, but I'd love to try.
Well, the thing about sports is, Pokemon started late 90s. With sports, you can go back, we have like a wax box here. This is from 1985. Right here, that box you see, 1985, the big black box. 1993, so much of our wax boxes can go back into the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and there's more releases in sports. And literally, there's sports boxes here that, like I think we got a National Treasures box here. Is that the 2020 National Treasures? So this is like a 2020 National Treasures football box, and because Hurts just won his Super Bowl, and there's so many great quarterbacks, a product like that can just take off after the Super Bowl.
Baseball just started up too, right? So I'm sure baseball.
Yeah. So baseball, like the 2025 baseball, I think right now it's the. I'll tell you something interesting about the 2025 baseball. But right here, this is the top Series 1 for 2025. But I don't know if you know it or not, but Big League, I get you a better picture of it. This is really cool. Okay, so Big League one of the things that we probably work hardest at is how do you combine a sports card store with a Pokemon store, not alienate the customers because they're different type customers, and be able to keep the inventory of both. So probably if you say, well, what's our biggest goal? It's to be the very best Pokemon and sports card store. We talk about it every Monday morning meeting. Well, all of a sudden, out of the blue, Evan Lagori, he's a popular baseball player. Bottom of the bat, the little knob, he played the game, and he put this Charizard sticker there. And as part of that Charizard sticker, it wound up on a card. So Topps made a one-of-one card with the Charizard sticker bat knob, and it's really the first time there's been a true intersection of baseball cards and Pokemon cards in one place. In our opinion, clearly the greatest baseball card, Pokemon card ever made, and we strongly feel it belongs here at Big League. So,
$100,000 bounty. Wow, you guys will probably get it with that. That's awesome.
I'm concerned we won't actually.
Oh, really?
Well, okay, if you think about it. First time ever a Pokemon card comes out of a Major League Baseball licensed product, and a one-of-one Charizard. Will we get it? I don't know, but for us, we feel if we get it, it makes our store that much more of like a tourist attraction. We feel people will come in just to take a picture with the card. We feel it's a perfect fit for us. We know other people are going to be chasing it also, but we really, really want that card.
Do you have like a personal collection yourself that you like keep, or has that?
Yeah. I mean, yes, but generally, you know, if you're going to have a store, you can't hold too much stuff because you're going to want to hold the best stuff, and your customers want the best stuff. So like I'm on the sports side, like the Bird Magic rookie card. That's a huge card. It's got Larry Bird, Magic Johnson on the same rookie card. Very difficult to find in nice shape without print spray. So I always chase that card, and I kind of save those for myself. But believe me, if somebody came in and really wanted one and really wanted to pay top dollar, I'll sell it in a second, and then my quest would begin to try to replace it. So I guess in many respects, my whole collection is here, but I'll buy like old wax. You know, if you have an opportunity to buy baseball wax, an 86, 87 box of Flair basketball, heck yeah, man, I'll buy that, and I will keep it, maybe forever or until somebody wants to make crazy money for it, and then I'll buy something else. So I do have, like, I have some tobacco cards. I love, those are from 1909, T206s. I love collecting those. Some very rare Pokemon cards. If the like here, this card here. Hey, take care. Good to see you. Bye bye. Like this. I don't know if you, are you familiar with this card? That's a huge card. That's a collaboration between Mario and Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen that online.
This is a crazy card. Now this would be an exact example of something I would like to have in my personal collection, but it's too good in the store. Like soon if you publish this, people are going to see it, and it's going to be a big deal to them. Just like the blue bottom One Piece, like that's another thing that, yeah, man, I would love to have that in my collection. And I guess it's in my collection for now, but until somebody comes around and buys it. But soon, if somebody was to buy that case, I will immediately try to get another one. You know, this is what I think what characterizes Big League more than anything else. Big League fashions itself as the fun store, and we do so much cool stuff here. I think we probably do more, as much cool stuff as any card store in the country. And a lot of this is from our card store brothers and sisters that share these ideas with us. You know, we have good student rewards, price challenge, prize drop, thank you box, golden tickets, booty shop. I know you've been here for some of it. Of course, the wheel spins, the pack wars, which we are so known for. In fact, we're so known for pack wars that Topps in Stadium Cup Baseball, give me a box of Stadium Cup Baseball, Dylan 93, you see it? They created a card that's me doing pack wars.
Is that you?
That is me, yeah.
That's awesome.
And they even mentioned Big League in the back.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so this is really cool. So this was like a tribute to the fact that Big League has been doing pack wars so long.
How long have you been open for?
We opened in 1992. We won the nation's best card store for 2 consecutive years. And we recently doubled our size, more than doubled our size, which allows us to keep a lot more inventory here. And we're still figuring out the best way to use next door, to what extent will it be for events, to store inventory, if we wanted to do an autograph signer, which we do from time to time. But that was a big deal. These are, the last Saturday of every month. That's Golden Ticket Day.
Yeah, these prizes are pretty crazy. All them $5,000.
Yeah, you got like a $5,000 wheel spin, $500 wheel spin. There's a Kobe Bryant autograph, and well, figured it'd be the small one. And a Bowman Chrome University football hobby box. Not a good. That would be one of the lesser prizes. And twice in a row. And we have it for one piece of Pokemon, so that's a 500. But one of the things about Big League that you have to balance, speaking earlier, is because we sell sports, Pokemon, and One Piece, a Pokemon person may not want a sports prize. Same with sports person may not want a One Piece prize. So what we do is, who's ever the winner, because we know we have all types of collectors here, they can choose which wheel do they want to spin. And here all the prizes would be One Piece prizes. Here all the prizes would be Pokemon prizes. $25, you get what we call a golden ticket. And then you decide which canister do you want to drop it in. Do you want to drop it into sports, into the Pokemon, or into the One Piece? And then if you're here at our big event and we pull your ticket, you get to spin the wheel of your choice.
Awesome.
And lately our customers, like, we've been playing this thing called the Big League Derby, where it's literally like a horse race. And from time to time, we have a bunch of customers in the store. We just do the derby. It's silly fun, but people like it. And so everybody gets a number, and it's... Go ahead.
Two.
All right, that's the 2. The 2's got a shot. The 2 is in second place. He's battling with the 5. It's the 2-5. The 5 looks like it's going to win it. The 5 and the 4 battling it, and it looks like it's going to be the white horse, the 5, but it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Ooh, 4 winds up getting it. So at our event, it's a race that takes 15 seconds, and we just try to do silly fun stuff. Here's the chase.
Yeah, that's what those wheels are for over here, right? You
Correct.
get to spin these and win some of the
You get
cards.
3 chips for $25. You reach into a bag, and then whatever number you pull, you get. But you can see sometimes there's a wheel spin included. Here's a little, when there's a wheel spin, then you would get to choose which wheel you want to spin, and you can win an ETB on here sometimes. That's a jumbo card. And here's the little bonuses. You get to call your shop before you reach into the bag. You pick a number, and if any of your 3 chips are that number, you get 3 free pulls. If all the chips end in the same last digit, 3 free pulls. If you get all 3 chips over 300, 3 free pulls. But this is the big one. If you get 3 consecutive numbers, and it's happened probably close to 10 times, you get the entire showcase.
No way, the whole case?
Everything, yeah.
If you get 3, that's pretty crazy.
3 in a row, now that doesn't happen that often, but it's very often people have 2 in a row, and it's really close, and it gets exciting in this.
What would you say the value in both cases is?
Thousands of dollars for
Yeah.
sure, yeah, no question, yeah.
Do you guys have to keep this restocked pretty often? Because I'm sure people are pulling
There's
cards
days
out
that
of
you could
here.
have a whole line of people, like if there's a big card in here that people are chasing and a golden ticket day, you could have a line of people. You can win an ETB. One of the things we took pride in, we made a point of it, I guess it's been over a year now, to assemble over a mile of sports wax, hobby wax. So if you take this wall right here, and you can see we label it, that is over a mile. Don't turn on the lights. You can see there's over a mile here. And the wax, the way we have it organized, it goes in chronological order, the oldest to the newest. It kind of serpentines around. And we go back to 85 all the way to 2025. And this is the baseball. And then, of course, you have the basketball here in the middle. Same thing, if we go old school, I think in basketball, what do we go back doing? Is it to the 90s?
We go back to the 90s, 95, 96, right?
So that's what's cool about some of that mid-90s stuff is that where you can find some of the Jordan autographs and the really rare Jordan insert cards. Then over here you got football, same thing. But these are some really cool boxes, like right here, that's Peyton Manning's rookie year. We got Tom Brady's rookie year, the 2000 Bowman Chrome. Some of those cards go for thousands of dollars. Then we have a retail section. Our plush, which has been pretty picked through at this point. We've been growing our player boxes. So for people who they want to look through here for cards that can be $1, $2 and get their favorite player, whether it's Patrick Mahomes or Mike Trout or Ohtani. You know, we try to have all the sports, so we have golf and racing, all the combat sports, soccer, hockey. Now, Lorcana, as you probably know, Lorcana's been hot. You know, it goes in waves. Whenever there's a new release, it gets real hot, but we have a pretty strong collection of Lorcanas. And, as I said, these are mostly our prismatic. One of the things, maybe the thing that makes us stand out most as a Pokemon store anyways, as we say, we won't run out. That's our commitment. We will not run out. Everybody runs out. We will not. We'll do whatever it takes. I think you were alluding to it earlier. Kind of how we've branded our store. You know, greet you when you come in. We're the fun store. I think we don't claim to be best at everything because we're not. We're probably not the best store for singles. So many stores in the country are so good at singles. But when it comes to fun, we think we probably are the best store for fun. And, you know, as Dylan shows you, he's got the lights flashing. You know, when somebody does something fun in the store, we ring the bell, we flash the lights. You know, you can come over here, we play lots of games in the store. The Who Am I game. We do it for sports, we do it for One Piece. Go ahead, I'm gonna give you a shot right now, Angela. Let's see. Let's see how you do.
I'm probably not too good at this.
No, that's fine. We're gonna go. Who am I? Is it A, Charmander, B, Aerodactyl, or C, Bulbasaur?
Aerodactyl.
Ding, 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 ding. Good, you wanna take a shot, man? You wanna take a shot? Here we go.
Thanks, Alan.
What's happening?
This is pretty cool here. What is
All right,
this?
he's up, man.
A
That's from
tattoo?
the 90s.
That's awesome. Thank
Bro,
you.
you're up, man.
Thank you so much.
I got a question for you.
Pokemon?
Tattoo.
Okay, here's the deal. Inside here, there's a picture of a Pokemon card and a prize. Guess it right, you get the prize. However, if you miss, you will be blocked. Are you cool with that? You know what that means?
I'm cool with it.
All right, bring it on. Pick an envelope. Here we go. Here we go. Who am I?
That's gonna be Machamp.
Is that your final answer?
That is my
The final answer is Machamp, and this is Pokemon. I'm gonna double you up.
All right.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Well done.
That's
Well done.
awesome.
You got me. I would have bumped you if you missed. You don't
Nice
say
job,
that. That's
man.
legit.
That'd be embarrassing.
Thank you so much, Alan.
Yeah, man.
You don't got to give this to me. They keep it for someone else.
No, keep it.
You sure? Thank you.
You know, we did things like price challenge. So we'll put out a bunch of envelopes. Inside these envelopes, there are values of cards that are between $10 and literally thousands of dollars. Somebody picks an envelope, we show them the card, guess within 10% what it books for, and you keep it. Go ahead, Angela. I'm gonna let you play right now. Guess within the value is written on the back.
That looks kind of cool. It's shiny. $10.
Guess it's $10 and boom, $57.
No way, really?
Yeah, but the big cards in there, it's hard to guess it though. But at our big events, we do like a whole bunch of price challenge. We do the Who Am I game. If you've never seen it, we do the prize drop. Kids like this especially. So they get to take a big league chip. They land here, 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 or here. They get a fun pack. They land here, they get a wheel spin. They land here, they play the Who Am I game, and they get to guess where it lands. If they guess successfully, they get a bonus fun pack. I'm gonna guess 4. Boom, it would be 2, so a fun pack would be given. This has been cool for us. We added this Instagram counter. So people, if they register for Instagram while in the store, automatically you see it tick. So people have liked that. We have a text service so people can sign up, and once a week they get a special offer.
You sell online too, right? I saw you guys.
Yeah,
have
we're
an online
doing more
shop.
and more of that at up here, bigleaguecards.com. You can see, and right now we have like all of our, not all, but a lot of our international Pokemon was the first stuff we put up there. 'Cause that's the stuff that's kind of hard to find. And what's nice about the international Pokemon, especially the Korean stuff, like we have a girl that comes in and she wanted to complete a master set of 151. She loves the art. You could never afford to do a 151 master set in English. So with Korean, because it's so much affordable, she can. Or like these packs that are 99 cents.
Yeah, these are pretty cool here.
it's just so much more affordable.
How do you get these packs? You guys just rip open booster boxes? Put 'em-
Yeah. We tell you, so we get them directly from Korea. We got a distributor out in Korea, and we'll take these boxes, we'll open them up, and we'll just lay the packs in here. And people love sorting through them. Yeah, for $10 you get 10 packs, so it's fun to.
Yeah, maybe I'll grab a couple. Have some fun later.
Yeah, it's a fun, and you can still get the hits out of that.
Yeah, I was actually coming in today to check out some of your cards though. Some of these ones you had. You got some really cool older cards in here. How do you guys decide what to put in here? Does it have a price value, or is it only graded stuff? Or
Well, this side over here is not graded.
oh,
That's
yeah.
like grading will help us decide which are the best cards to buy.
Do you guys grade cards for people or no?
We do not do that, not presently. That's a tricky business.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're not the best at everything, and managing that process of grading cards for customers is tricky stuff. Hey, what's up, man? How you been?
Brock's Ninetales is pretty cool too.
These are some really hard to get boxes.
Yeah. I remember when I came here like a couple years ago, you guys had some really awesome stuff. How do you get these in? Are these like
The
from
boxes?
collections that you guys
Yeah,
pick out?
you got to be really careful when it comes to buying vintage boxes, who you buy from. So these
Because they could be resealed, right?
Absolutely,
Have you ever
yeah.
had that happen to you where you...
Luckily not. Now, very often we deal just in sealed cases. Because let's say I sell you the box.
Yes.
3 weeks later, you bring it back to me and say, hey man, your box is bad. I don't know what you're bringing me back. So it's tricky stuff. So if you want to be in the business of selling vintage boxes, it's really, really tricky. But that's an area where we are good. Grading cards, we have a good selection. There's people that have more than us, we know that.
Anywhere else?
But we do have a strong collection.
Nice
Our best
vintage
grading cards are probably in this case right here. As you know, I pointed out the Mario Brothers. Like that's a lot of Charizard. This top row, and one of the things we have that's hard to come by is a lot of the old. What's up, guys?
How's it going there, guys?
A lot of the old packs, like you'll see evolutions. Team up, like you won't, probably less than 2% of card stores in the country would have team up. It's granted, it's over $100 a pop.
Oh yeah, look at all these older ones down here.
Yeah,
Didn't
well,
notice
what we're buying for, this is another really hard one to find. We have that by the pack and by the box.
that. Planes are
So
nice.
lots of international. These are old school stickers.
So
From
it's
the
something
90s.
that really were just like
Similar to the tattoos you had,
And
but these
on
are the
those-
stickers, and these have actually become kind of valuable.
currently we are.
When Pokemon Go really had that big resurgence, it was pretty popular then too.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. Yeah, when Pokemon Go first came out.
Yeah, it was crazy. But when Eevee, when Eevee Heroes is so popular, 151, like right now with 151 releasing and then Prismatic Evolutions, I think that was the strongest 1-2 ever. What do you think, Joe? The most popular Pokemon has ever been?
I would say so. Yeah.
Right now.
Darn close, it's up there. And then the last Saturday of the month, that's Golden Ticket. This is the kind of stuff we have going on at Golden Ticket. Free pack wars, the canister drawings. We play something called Big League Bingo. People can win. We've had people win $500 of bingo. Last Saturday, $200 prize. Minimum $100 prize. Maximum prize $1,000.
Nice.
Yeah, so
I'll have to come back for the Saturday at the end of the month.
yeah, April 26th is our next one. Yeah, we'd love to have you in there.
Yeah, I'll be back too. Probably every couple weeks or so. Just stop in the shop and see what you guys have. Check out all your new stuff.
This is our thank you box for every 25 hours somebody spends. They get a ticket. Then every Monday we pull 4 tickets out, and they have to come in. They got to come in to do it. We don't do it on social because we want them to come into the store. And if their ticket's hanging, they get a $25 gift card per ticket.
Just giveaways all over the place right now. 360 giveaways. You
We
got
try, man.
Every
You know
corner
what?
of the shop. I love it.
There's lots of choices where people can buy cards. They can go online. There's Walmart, there's Sam's, there's other card stores. So we know we have to give them a reason. And our niche is fun, If you're looking for fun, interactive, to come into our store for an experience. That's what we do. And sometimes, we say, we don't even sell cardboard. We sell smiles and we sell fun. And that's our niche. And I know there's other people, their niche is selling super high-end singles and maybe expertise on vintage. We have some of that, but not like some of the other stores. But I think when it comes to fun, we're, if not the best in the country, we're darn close. Okay, so here's how we're going to do it. 6 horses. So I got my 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, make sure it's over a minute. I'll make sure. Just might be a second word. All right.
But after the moment is something.
I'm going to start Pull ticket. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Pull ticket. Pull the hurry, 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 hurry. Pull. Go, 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 go,
So he would be basically,
Oh no, no, you pick. All right, Angela, that leaves you here. All right, so everybody has a number.
so it might change.
So you're number 4. You follow?
Yes.
Everybody follows, right? If you win, you get a pack of Journey Together.
Here's a popular playlist.
Alexa. Alexa, please.
And hold up.
Your playlist, Dirty, on Amazon Music. What mode is already on?
They're off. All right, we got the 5 is out front. The 2 is closing ground. The 6 on the outside chasing them. The 4 coming up strong. It's a 4 and a 5 and a 6. It's going to be the 4. It looks like the 4. Is it going to be the 4? The 4 gets it. Who's got the number 4? Oh, move. Let's get her a free pack.
Very nice.
Congratulations. Had to come from behind to win. Congratulations. Been a big league before, right?
That's cool.
Is that the first time you played the derby here?
Yeah.
Congratulations. We're going to be doing it more and more often.
Thanks, Alan.
Angela, thank
Nice
you.
win. You gonna rip it now, or you gonna keep it sealed?
I don't know. What should I do? Should I open it now?
I would rip it, but it's up to you.
You know we treat you like family here in Phillips. Our family plan is even bigger and better than ever.
Every Toyota purchased at Phillips Toyota includes a lifetime powertrain warranty, 4-year maintenance, complimentary key replacement, 1 year, and more.
5 and 1. Last 3 of their games on over. Beat the Cardinals team here, they're not terrible.
Oh, that thing's pretty cool with the big jumbo card.
Yeah.
Is this like a newer box that they came out with, or is this like an older one?
These are one of the newest ones that came out with.
Yeah, so this basically is one of the newer like collection boxes that came out for 151.
I think the one before that was the Zappy toy. And then this one.
You're liking the 151 set? Has it been your favorite?
Well, I'm old. I just turned 38.
Oh yeah.
When I started collecting, I started when it first started in 2001. You know what I mean? 2000. So I stopped collecting, and then I heard the 151s were coming back out, and I saw how big it was getting. I was like,
It's all the original ones, right?
I was like, yeah, I think it's time for me to start collecting again.
I like the shirt too, man. TMNT.
Oh yeah, bro.
I love it, yeah.
Raphael, bro.
Awesome.
John Elway. 134.
134. And last but not least,
You gonna win the whole case?
No. 221.
221. So 130, 134, and 221. So 130
Is it Elway?
be John Elway, numbered to 299. 134. So it'd be a dual jersey patch of Robert Turbin. And then 221. Little Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Let's grab that site through though. I appreciate you.
No worries, man. No worries at all.
What do you collect? Pokemon or One
What's
Piece?
that?
You collect Pokemon, One Piece, or sports? Or?
I do mostly Magic the Gathering.
Oh, Magic. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a lot of Magic around here actually. Do you guys carry Magic or?
We have Magic. We haven't carried Magic like in a while. That's why we decided to store. Yeah, but for the most part, we just don't have room to put them in. You know, so maybe like a new time.
Working out of town.
This is gonna be 159.43.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate you guys. Yeah, take care, man.
That was an awesome trip at Big League. Alan's really cool, so we're definitely gonna be coming back here. I'm excited for all the drops that are gonna be happening. I think there's a new One Piece box that's gonna be dropping. There's some sports stuff, and of course the new Pokemon product. So we'll be back here for all of those. I hope you guys are excited. We're definitely gonna be filling up our binder with some cool trade stuff for all these local shows, and we'll bring you guys back.